All right, let's take this thumbnail picture. Hello, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would go over just some ways to get your protein in as a vegan. And one of my friends actually requested that I do this video because she was having trouble finding some protein sources that didn't involve meat or dairy or eggs or anything like that. And yeah, so I just thought that I would make this video and hopefully it can help some of you out. Without further ado, I don't want to bore you for too long, so let's get started. First up on the list, we have chickpeas and beans. Now, chickpeas and beans are a really great source of protein because they have 4 grams of protein for every 1/4 cup, and you can put them in so many different things like soups or salads or rice and beans. They're just really simple and easy ingredients, and they're fairly cheap, so yeah. Next up we have nuts or nut butter. And if you're anything like me, I'm definitely more of a sweet person over savory things. I like, my sweet oatmeal breakfasts over a breakfast sandwich and that kind of stuff. So peanut butter is a really great way to get your protein in while still having that sweet kind of breakfast because they have 3.5 grams for every 1 tablespoon. And a serving size, I think, for peanut butter tends to be 2 tablespoons, so that's what? 7 grams of protein right there in your breakfast. Next we have quinoa, and I actually didn't know that quinoa had so much protein in it. It has 8 grams of protein for every 1 cup, which is insane, and I guess that's why using quinoa as opposed to rice is a great way to sneak in some protein while still having meals that you enjoy. Next up, we have chia seeds and hemp seeds. So chia seeds have 3 grams of protein for every tablespoon, whereas hemp seeds have 4 grams of protein for every tablespoon. Not too much of a difference. I guess it's just kind of more of what you like better. I like to put chia seeds in my smoothies for an extra added boost of protein, or in my oatmeal, and I heard that chia pudding is really good. I've never made it before, but that's another way to get some protein in. Next up, we have edamame, and edamame has 5 grams of protein for every 4th cup. This is really great because edamame is a great appetizer or just something to have on the side. Next, we have lentils. Lentils have 4 grams of protein for every 4th cup. And I'm not the biggest lentil eater, but I do love good lentil soup. And lentils are pretty easy to use. You can also make like a lentil-like meatloaf, which is fun if you are missing meatloaf or want to try meatloaf but are vegan. Maybe that didn't make sense. And next up we have nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast has 8 grams of protein for every 1/4 cup. And I absolutely love nutritional yeast. I could put it on everything. I sprinkle it on my popcorn. I put it on my tofu scrambles. I put it on my pasta. It's just super delicious, and it almost has a cheesy like taste. I mean, I guess compared to real cheese, it doesn't, but compared to vegan cheese, it does. Next, we have soy-based products. Now, soy-based products are a great way to get your protein in, and they're mostly cheap. So the first thing we have is soy milk, which has 8 grams of protein for every 1 cup. This is a great milk to use. You can make vegan mac and cheese with it and get your protein in. Pour it in your coffee, put it in some smoothies. Another soy-based product would be tofu, which has about 9 grams of protein for every serving. Now, keep in mind with tofu and things like that, the serving size is a lot less calorically dense than the serving size of chicken. So you could have like 2 servings of tofu and it would be the same amount of calories as having maybe a piece of chicken or something. I don't know, don't quote me. But with that being said, that ups your protein to 18 grams of protein. So it's a really great way to get in your protein. And next up we have tempeh. Tempeh, 1 serving has 16 grams of protein, which is a lot of protein, especially compared to some of the other items. So if you're really in need of protein, I would definitely recommend buying tempeh. Next up, this is a section, a little pasta section. So there's different kinds of pasta that you can implement instead of just your normal everyday pasta, which usually is vegan. But if you're needing some more protein, red lentil pasta is a really great protein source, and it has 13 grams of protein for every serving, as well as chickpea pasta, which also has 13 grams of protein for every serving. And lastly, whole wheat pasta, which has a little less. It has 7 grams of protein for every serving, but still a lot of protein. Next up, we have meat substitution. So a lot of people are kind of iffy on the meat substitutions or don't necessarily love them, but I say if you liked a burger before and you're missing a burger, then why not have a Beyond Burger? Some meat substitutions that I like are the Beyond Burger, the Tofurky deli slices, and the Gardein chicken. And again, just if you read the nutrition label, it'll tell you how much protein is in each one, and they have a decent amount. I'm not exactly sure how much. I'll put it over here if you'd like. So lastly, we have protein powders and protein bars. And my favorite protein powder in the whole entire world is the Orgain protein powder, because they come in this like chocolate fudge flavor that tastes like dessert, and I like to mix it in my yogurt or in my oatmeal or in my smoothies. This protein powder is really great because it has 20 grams of protein, which is a lot of protein. As for protein bars, my favorite protein bar is the No Cow bar, which also has about 21 grams of protein in it, I think, and it comes in so many flavors. I like the peanut butter chocolate chip one, or the cookie dough one, or the fudge brownie one, or the blueberry cobbler one is really great. And another protein bar, if you're not a big fan of the No Cow bars, would be the Cliff Builder bars, which also has 20 grams of protein. I have never tried them before, so I can't speak too much on them, but from the reviews I read online, they sound like they're 2 thumbs up. So that's all the vegan protein options that I could think of right now. I'm sure there's a ton more that I'm forgetting, so don't quote me on all these. But I hope this was helpful, and if it was, feel free to give this a big thumbs up, like, leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want to see some vegan meals, or follow my personal Instagram account if you want to see me. You can also check out my Pinterest. I'll link that below. That I have a Pinterest board labeled vegan, and it's got some tips that have helped me along the way. But with that being said, that is all I have for you today. Go enjoy a big protein-packed vegan meal if you'd like. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I don't know how to end this.